Ever wonder what really goes on behind the closed doors of the Freemasons? Let me tell you, what you've heard barely scratches the surface. Today, we're diving into 6 of the most closely guarded secrets of the Freemasons. By the end of this video, you'll know things they never wanted you to uncover. The Freemasons are one of the most secretive organizations in the world. You've probably heard the conspiracy theories. They control governments, influence major historical events, and even hide ancient knowledge. But how much of that is true? What are they really hiding? And more importantly, why have they been able to keep their secrets for centuries? To find the answers, I dug deep into the history, myths, and testimonies of insiders and skeptics alike. Some of these secrets will shock you, and others might make you question everything you thought you knew. Let's break it all down. 1. The secret handshake. The Freemason handshake is more than just a greeting. It's a silent declaration of allegiance. Each rank within the organization has a unique variation, and these aren't arbitrary. The handshake changes based on the member's degree, subtly reflecting their knowledge and status within the group. It's like a secret language, only understood by those on the inside. Imagine being in a high-stakes environment, a courtroom, a corporate boardroom, or even a political summit. A simple handshake, deliberate pressure, with the thumb on a specific knuckle perhaps, could mean the difference between a cold rejection and an unspoken agreement. Skeptics argue that this practice fosters favoritism, a covert way to bypass merit in favor of shared allegiance. But why all the secrecy? Freemasons claim it's about maintaining tradition and strengthening bonds within the brotherhood. Critics, however, see it as a tool of influence, a subtle way to form alliances that can sway decisions and outcomes. Whether it's innocent or insidious, the mystique surrounding this simple gesture is undeniable. 2. The symbols hidden in plain sight. Freemason symbols are like breadcrumbs, scattered across history and modern culture. Take the square and compass, for instance. To the initiated, these tools are deeply meaningful, representing moral conduct and ethical boundaries. To outsiders, they're enigmatic, clues that hint at something larger beneath the surface. But the all-seeing eye? That's where things get even more intriguing. This symbol, often associated with divine providence, has found its way into places you wouldn't expect, like the US dollar bill. Conspiracy theorists argue that its placement is no accident, suggesting it's a marker of the Freemasons' influence over American institutions. And it doesn't stop there. Masonic imagery is said to be woven into the architecture of major cities. Washington, D.C., for example, has long been rumored to be designed with Masonic symbolism in mind, with its streets forming geometric shapes tied to the organization's beliefs. Is it coincidence or a deliberate nod to their presence? 3. The rituals they won't talk about. Freemason rituals are a world unto themselves, blending theatricality with profound symbolism. When a new member is initiated, it's not just a formality, it's a transformation. These ceremonies often include dramatic reenactments, cryptic oaths, and symbolic tools like blindfolds, ropes, and swords. Take the initiation ritual of the entered apprentice, the first step in a Mason's journey. The candidate is blindfolded, symbolizing their ignorance, and a noose, referred to as a cable toe, is placed around their neck. They're led into the lodge, where they're made to kneel and swear an oath of secrecy. While Freemasons insist these acts are purely symbolic, outsiders often describe them as eerie, even cult-like. One of the most controversial rituals is the reenactment of Hiram Abiff's death. This allegorical play tells the story of a master architect who was murdered for refusing to reveal sacred knowledge. Members participate in this ritual as a reminder of their commitment to secrecy and morality. Some claim these rituals hold deeper, even occult meanings. The idea that these ceremonies might tap into supernatural forces has fueled countless conspiracy theories. Whether symbolic or mystical, these rituals are designed to leave a lasting impression and they do. 4. The truth about their membership. Freemasonry has always been synonymous with exclusivity. Throughout history, its ranks have included kings, scientists, artists, and presidents. Figures like George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, and Winston Churchill were members, and their Masonic connections have sparked endless speculation about the organization's influence on historical events. But membership isn't just about who's in, it's also about who's left out. For centuries, women were excluded, with the organization claiming that Freemasonry was a fraternity meant only for men. In recent years, some branches have begun to accept women, but traditional lodges remain male-only. Even among men, joining isn't easy. You can't just apply. You have to be invited, and then go through a rigorous vetting process. Freemasons say this ensures members are upstanding individuals, but critics argue it's a way to maintain control and keep the group's inner workings hidden. This exclusivity has fueled suspicions that Freemasonry isn't just a social club, it's a network of power, reserved for the elite. Imagine the connections forged within those walls. Politicians, business leaders, and influential figures, all bound by secret oaths. The potential for collaboration, or collusion, is staggering. 5. Their influence on world events. When it comes to historical influence, the Freemasons are either master planners or the victims of wild speculation, depending on who you ask. Their role in shaping world events is one of the most debated aspects of their legacy. Let's start with the American Revolution. Many of the founding fathers were Freemasons, and some historians believe Masonic ideals of liberty and equality played a significant role in the revolution. The layout of Washington, D.C., designed by Pierre L'Enfant, a Freemason, is said to contain Masonic symbols, like pentagrams and compass shapes, embedded in the city's streets. But the speculation doesn't end there. Freemasons have been linked to events like the French Revolution, the formation of the United Nations, and even the moon landing. While there's no concrete evidence to support these claims, the mere possibility keeps the theories alive. Critics argue that such influence, if true, is dangerous. An organization operating in the shadows, shaping world events without accountability? It's a chilling thought. But Freemasons dismiss these accusations, insisting their focus is on personal development, not global domination. 6. The biggest secret of all. And finally, we come to the ultimate question. What is the Freemasons' biggest secret? The answer might surprise you. Some say it's the secret to enlightenment, an ancient knowledge passed down through generations. Others believe it's a well-guarded connection to the divine. But what if the biggest secret is that there's no secret at all? Freemasons have mastered the art of intrigue. By keeping their practices hidden and their symbols mysterious, they've ensured that people will always wonder, always speculate. This perpetual curiosity keeps them relevant, even in a world where information is everywhere. Perhaps their true power lies not in hidden knowledge, but in their ability to inspire fascination. After all, the unknown is always more intriguing than the known. And there you have it, the 6 secrets of the Freemasons that continue to fuel curiosity and conspiracy alike. Whether you believe the myths or side with the skeptics, one thing's certain: the Freemasons are masters of mystery. Hit subscribe and uncover more untold stories, or check out this video next.